A mossy bank is ideal for toadstools and dogger posts, as caterpillars are known in these parts.
We have a visitor, Erky. Yes, Spyco, I noticed. I wonder what it wants. We could always ask it. You're right, we could. Go on then. Go on what? Ask it what it wants. Shall I? Yeah, go on. What shall I say? Say, what do you want? What do I want? No, what does it want? I don't know what it wants. That's 'cause you haven't asked it.
Excuse me?
Hey, Erky, it spoke. I know, Spyco. I heard it. What do you think it wants?
Please, don't go through all that again. I just want to ask if you'll help me.
Who? Him or me?
I really don't mind. Either of you.
I reckon we'll have to think about that. We always discuss things fully before we make a decision.
Yes, I noticed.
Tell us what you want then.
I just want one of you to go to the wolf breath stone to help save the forest.
Oh, that sounds important. I think we'll have to have a chat about that.
Well, could you do that? Can I assume that one of you will be there?
Leave it with us and we'll sort something out.
Spyco and Erky are trying to decide who should go to the wolf breath stone. A mossy bank. A toadstool is the fruiting body of a fungus. The moss flourishes in damp.
Don't say it.
Don't say what?
Don't ask if we need someone to make our porridge.
As long as you don't call me Goldilocks, I won't. Besides, I'm sure you can make your own porridge.
What do you think, fellas? Shall we stay and talk to this creature?
Oh, please stay. I need your help.
All right. We'll give you a chance, but no funny comments, okay? Just remember that we are bogle snufflers and not bears.
Fine. You're Bogle Snufflers, and I'm Crinkle.
Never heard of a crinkle before. What are you, some sort of pig?
Gramps sometimes says I am, but I'm not really. I'm a human.
Human, eh? Well, we've certainly heard of those before. Nasty, vicious creatures that lie, cheat, steal, kill, and even eat folk like us.
That's not true. I've never eaten another creature in my life.
Perhaps you haven't, but what about all the others?
I have to say that there are occasions when I'm ashamed to admit that I'm human. Some of us are not very nice.
But you're all right, are you?
I like to think so.
You look harmless enough. What sort of help do you want, then?
Someone called Wibble wants me to ask lots of the forest folk if they will help to put a stop to some people who want to devastate the Greenwood.
Huh, humans, I'll be bound.
In fact, they're not human, but their leader is.
Thought as much. Bad lot, humans.
But will you help?
What do we have to do?
I'd like one of you to go to the wolf breath stone and think hard about being good.
Sounds a silly sort of request to me. How will that help?
It will help to activate the magic triangle and neutralize the mind stone that is causing the problem.
That's a bit too complicated for me to follow, but I don't mind thinking about being good.
That's very good of you. I do appreciate your help. The Bogle Snuffler has gone to the wolf breath stone. Imaginary
an ancient. The wood appears to form an.
I thought I'd get a bit of peace and quiet behind that rusty old circular saw. Never mind. What can I do for you, young lady?
I'm sorry to have disturbed you, but there is a matter of some urgency for which I require your assistance.
Aha! Well, you've come to the right person, all right. Old Horny Head is a real sucker when it comes to folk needing help.
Horny Head?
Yes, that's the name by which I am known. Anything wrong with it?
Oh no, certainly not. I didn't mean to cause offence. It's just that it's a rather unusual name.
Unusual? Obviously you don't know many people with horns, or you'd think it quite a common name.
Well, I must admit that I usually stay well clear of horns.
Really? I assume that you're one of those misguided people who think that horns are for jabbing the anatomy of innocent victims.
It has crossed my mind that horns could be used for that purpose.
Not around here, my friend. Horns have much more useful purposes than spiking bottoms.
Oh, I can't actually think of any.
You can't? How about standing on your head without using your hands, picking apples without even trying, keeping your hat on in windy weather, or toasting muffins over an open fire?
Yes, you're right. Horns have far more use than I'd thought.
So, now that we've settled the question of the usefulness of horns, how can I help you?
If you could go to the Wolf Breath Stone, you could help to save the Greenwood.
Aha! I've heard rumours about this. Don't worry, I'll be there directly. You can count on good old Horny Head.
Horny Head is one of the most peaceful, generous, and helpful of the forest folk. Horny Head is one of. Crinkle hopes that she has fetched water from the right river. Crinkle pours the water from the bowl onto the ground and waits. The wolf breath stone awakes and rises to the surface. Wibble has found 3 others to join the team. It is time to begin. Crinkle asks everyone to start thinking their very best thoughts. The magic seems to be working. Now Crinkle can attend to other matters elsewhere. One of the 3 PowerPoints has been activated. There are no more magic rocks hidden here. Crinkle ignores the temptation. Everyone is still concentrating on thinking good.
Hello, I'm Ticky Whittler.
I'm Crinkle. I hope I didn't disturb you under the bridge.
Oh, no, I was just having a look for something. Anyway, it wasn't important.
Are you making something?
Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. We whittlers are famous for our whittling. I'm just whittling a whistle.
I was wondering if you could spare the time to help me. If you could go to the Hellsbrew Stone, you could help to save the Greenwood.
This whistle is finished now, so I'll be pleased to go.
Could I possibly borrow it?
Of course you may. While I'm waiting for you to return it, I'll make a start on another one.
A dark tunnel leads. Crinkle wonders if this is. A customer! Welcome to Mr. Bubbly's Bubble Farm. What sort of bubble are you interested in purchasing?
What sort of bubble?
For what purpose do you require a bubble? Is it for personal transportation? A protective covering for tender plants? A decoration for indoors, or something else?
I don't think I really need a bubble. I was hoping that you could do me a favour.
And what favour would that be?
Wibble wants to save the Greenwood, and he has asked me to get some of the forest folk to help. Could you spare a little time and go to the Hellsbrew Stone?
I could certainly do that.
I have one more question before you go to the Hellsbrew Stone. Is there anyone living on the island in the lake, Mr. Bubbly?
Indeed there is. It's the home of Fifo the Splat.
How can I get to the island? I didn't see any boats there.
Do you have a head for heights?
I'm not sure. Why do you ask?
The wind is in just the right direction for you to travel there by bubble.
By bubble? Is it safe?
My bubbles are made from only the finest natural ingredients. I can assure you that no one has ever had an accident when travelling in one.
All right. I'll give it a try. What do I do?
Just stand there and wait while my assistant prepares a bubble for you.
This is wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Bubbly.
Goodbye. Enjoy your flight. I'll go to the Hellsbrew Stone now.
The giant bubble soars through the air and softly settles on the strange island. Crinkle wonders what would have happened if the wind had changed slightly. Even this close to the ruin, Crinkle wonders why a fine crop of... The arch probably had a... Even this close to the ruin, it is impossible to tell what the building was originally.
Hello! What a pleasant surprise! As you can imagine, I receive very few visitors.
Hello. I'm Crinkle, and I believe that you are Fifo.
That's me. What can I do for you, Crinkle?
We are trying to stop someone from destroying the forest. If you could go to the wishing ring, you could help us.
Destroying the forest? I'm on my way.
Before you go, could you help me with a little problem?
Certainly. What is it?
I arrived here by bubble. How do I leave?
Unless you enjoy swimming, the stairs provide the easiest route.
A tunnel! And to think that I risked life and limb flying here.
Even this Fifo the Splat loves solitude. For her, the island makes an ideal home. Crinkle thinks that she would like to live on an island one day. Crinkle wonders